Thank you, Mary Johnson. I'm David Bloom. I live on Sibley Road. I've lived here for 29 years. This morning, I spoke with Sergeant Rich Kinsey of the Chelsea Police Department. I had some questions about last month's media release, and I thought our call would take 5 or 10 minutes. We talked for an hour. First off, everything you've heard about Sergeant Kinsey is true. He's a cop through and through. He worked a full career as an Ann Arbor cop. He retired, and now he's doing it again here in Chelsea. Here's what you might not know. Sergeant Kinsey is a humanitarian. He must have used the word safety 20 times in an hour. Sergeant Kinsey wants to do the right thing for Chelsea. Sergeant Kinsey is also a good soldier. It's irrelevant if he disagrees with his boss. His boss is the chief. Sergeant Kinsey does what he says. So when the chief tells Sergeant Kinsey to grab his camera and climb up on the roof and take pictures of kids, he does it. If he's unhappy about it, he's not going to tell me. Sergeant Kinsey did tell me he's unhappy with how Chelsea police are portrayed in social media, though. I told him that he could do something about it, and he just laughed, like Chelsea police is going to do social media. But think about it. What if some of his stories got out there? Stories about midnight calls to domestic disputes where nobody got beat up and nobody got arrested. Stories about tactical decision making. What would those stories do to change the conversation, change the polarization, bridge the divide, get people talking, working together? But then you don't let your Human Rights Commission do social media either. What if some of their stories could be heard? Perhaps you're thinking about precedent, legality, liability. Good, good. Those are all the reasons why you give someone a voice. Sometimes the people you want to listen to you just need you to listen to them, especially our youth. And you're a council that listens. You proved that with your unanimous vote to drop the charges last month. You want to do the right thing for Chelsea. Well, council members, I don't have to tell you that Chelsea youth feel their voice has been taken away from them. Our kids have lost so much this year. They lost so much just in the last week. It was good to see council members at Sean's memorial service Saturday, by the way, and also in the online community forum that morning. You guys are totally listening. That's leadership. That's doing the right thing for Chelsea. This morning, I had the privilege of listening to a veteran police officer tell me how hard his job is. Police feel like they're getting a raw deal on social media, and I agree. City Council can actually do something about it. If Chelsea police don't like what's being said on social media, it's because they're not saying it. So defund Sergeant Kinsey's camera. Invest in some social media. And while you're at it, invest in some social workers to help our kids and families. With all the money you're going to save on legal fees, you could enroll some Chelsea folks in next month's seminar from the National Association for Civilian Oversight of Law Enforcement. I just downloaded their guidebook for the implementation of police oversight. It's a lot better reading than city charter, let me tell you. If somebody tells you you can't do these things, you remind them that you're city council. You hold the levers of power, the purse strings, the policy. Does it say you can't do it in the charter? Screw the charter. Do the right thing for Chelsea. Does it say you can do it in the ordinance? Well, the ordinance doesn't say you can't do it, because if it does, that ordinance needs to change. Do the right thing for Chelsea. Keep our kids safe. Keep our police out of social media and out of social work. And get some civilian oversight, some adult supervision so Sergeant Kinsey doesn't have to climb up on the roof this summer. Do the right thing for Chelsea. Do the right thing for Chelsea. I yield my time.